welcome to Universal Wisdom Tarot. If you're returning to the channel, welcome back. This is your April 2022 monthly tarot reading. It is a general intuitive tarot reading, which means that not all messages will resonate with everybody. Let me just get some focus here on my camera, because I'd hate for you to look at a blurry video the whole time. As I said, this is your, it's an intuitive tarot reading, which means not all messages will resonate with everybody, but that's okay. If you would like a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below that you can click on and book a reading with me. Please be advised of any scammers out there. There are lots of, unfortunately, scammers out there. If anybody is impersonating me or pretending to be me and asking you for money, no, it is not me. I'm only on this one YouTube channel. All right, let's get to your reading. I will pull a card for each month or each week of the month of April, and I'll clarify them, and then I'll close out the reading with a card from the archangels this month. Okay, let's talk about what's going on astrologically in the month of April. There is a very interesting conjunction between Mars and Saturn in Aquarius. And this tends to make us feel as if there is a bit of pressure to conform, to do things that perhaps we don't want to, because Aquarius is about freedom, but it is actually a bit more in this case about responsibility and when to take responsibility, taking responsibility for yourself, and perhaps taking responsibility for others who cannot take responsibility for themselves. The other interesting conjunction is Jupiter and Neptune are conjunct in Pisces, and that is a very rare conjunction, but a beautiful one in my opinion, because when the planet of abundance meets with the planet of fantasy, well, all kinds of gorgeous creativity and romance and spirituality can result there. Okay? All right. I give thanks to the angels, spirits, guides, and the universe, and I ask that my Capricorn seekers are provided with protection, and that I am provided with clear and concise guidance and assistance in interpreting the messages that you provide me, and that they are for the highest vibrational good of my Capricorn seekers. Let's pull 4 cards for the month of April for Capricorn, please. First card is the 9 of Wands. Oh, and I got 2 cards over there, and I've got 2 cards over here, so hold on. How would you like to receive? Okay, these 2 in the second week, which is the Queen of Swords and the 3 of Wands. Let me just get the 2 cards that fell on the floor. And so how would you like to receive? Okay, 1 for each week. Hermit and the 4 of Cups. Okay, let's clarify the cards right away, and then we'll get into the reading. All right, let's clarify the 9 of Wands, please. 9 of Wands, can you please clarify? There we go. Please clarify the 9 of Wands. Let's clarify the Queen of Swords and the 3 of Wands. Let's clarify the Hermit. Okay, and let's clarify the Four of Cups, please. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Capricorn, I get the feeling that in the month of April, you are waiting for something. You're waiting for something big time. Okay? What this something is, whether it's a relationship or it's something to do in the physical world, it's a job, it's a business, it's something. I get the feeling that you're waiting for it, you're anxiously waiting for it, and you're looking out for it, and you're really, trying to bring it about in a very, way, but it's more about waiting and hoping things are working out, whereas you're not really running after it until the fourth week. Okay. And so you start off this month with a sense here of the Nine of Wands, right? Nine of Wands, you can see she's a little bit beat up, right? She's got all those little wounds from the rose thorns here that have scratched her, and on this card, it's feminine, right? And quite a little bit beat up, but beat up in a way it's not a bad beat up, right? It's feeling of a little bit like you're just going to keep going, you're going to keep going, and you're going to keep going, and you're waiting for that thing, and that's why you're going to just keep going, right? Whatever that thing is for you, right, it is very, very focused. It's very targeted energy for you. You've been focusing in on this quite a fair bit, right? And really, it's the something that you know is going to bring you great happiness. You see, you have the Three of Wands here. You have the Three of Wands here, right? You have the Three of Cups here, right? A few threes on that table, right? You're creating something. You're trying to create something, and you're waiting for it to come about and bring to you what it is that you want, right? And there are some positive vibes on the table here about creating it, right? And so that's okay. That's a good thing. But I do feel that in the second week, you are totally waiting for it. I mean, look, this is the Queen of Swords, and this is the Three of Wands. Look at them both here. Let me just pull these up because I really want you to see this. Okay. She is sitting on the left one here, sitting on the big, huge sort of building with a microscope. Sorry, not microscope, but like a spyglass, right? And she's looking out toward telescope. I think that's the word I'm looking for. Telescope, and she's looking out into the future. And guess what? So is this woman who is sort of part of the mountain on the Three of Wands, with her long braids rolling down the back of her, but also looking out into the future. Guess what? Looking out into the future, waiting for something, right? Waiting for whatever to come to fruition for yourself, right? And in this second week here, you're at the top of your mountain here. I mean, you're expanding in a way, and you're trying to achieve that very clearly, and really putting out vibes out into the universe to say, help me along here, please. Please help me along. You're listening, which is good. You're listening. You're in a listening mode, and you're throwing it out to the universe and hoping that whatever it is that you want is going to come about. But it's a little bit of tough work on you. right? It's a little bit of tough work mentally, okay? So when we get into the third week of the month, you are now on your own path, right? This is the Hermit, right? The Hermit here is, you know, on this high, um, on this pillar. Really, it's like a lighthouse, right? At the top of the lighthouse, shining brightly, that light for all the ships around it to see, to find their way, right? So you're looking for your way through this, right? To perhaps make it come about in a much better way, because it is a new beginning, right? It is a new beginning for you that will bring you financial happiness, I feel, or at least some kind of happiness that will bring you some independence. It will bring you feeling very successful, right? Feeling very, very relaxed, and that everything is sort of going your way, and that the right decisions have been made, and that you're feeling quite good about it, right? But going on that path, that individual path to get to it, that's how you have to deal with it, right? You need to follow your own path in that third week. Otherwise, you can't bring about this new beginning for yourself. Okay. Now, when you get to the fourth week, there is a bit of an air of indifference here, right? Now, but notice that, whether you notice it or not, there's the umbrella there that is protecting you. You are being well protected from above. Okay? So I know you're indifferent about it, but things are going okay. They're going in the right direction. Not everything has to move forward at lightning speed, right? To be able to bring some victory to yourself, to be able to to enjoy a little bit of life, and to be able to enjoy this, whatever it is that you're pursuing. Enjoyment only comes with, having, lived through the challenges, right? The victory is all the sweeter for the hard work. That is how best of the way that I can put it for you. Okay, so let's now pull you a card from the Archangels. And this is for Capricorn for the month of April. What do the Archangels have? A message for Capricorn for April. Message for my dear Capricorn for the month of April, please. Yeah, I love this message. Remember who you are. Archangel Michael. You are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. I'll just show you that card right there. All right. I'm going to leave your reading there, Capricorn. If there was anything in this that you enjoyed, please do hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Then you'll know when I upload a new video. I hope very much that I will see you back here again next month. Until then, I am wishing you divine light and love.